Hello aspirants, I am Indumati Karthikeyan from InKar IAS Academy. Today we are going to see about the 13th December current affairs. The topic taken from the Delhi edition. The topic is sweetened drinks increase the risk of the cardiovascular diseases. The topic comes under that is the bilateral, regional and global groupings and agreements involving India or affecting India's interest. How? First of all, how the what is the news in that the found consuming sweet drinks were worse for your health. Again, any other from form of sugar, drinking more sweetened drinks significantly increase the risk of ischemic stroke, heart failure, atrial fibrillation, and also abdominal aortic aneurysm. So the sweetened drinks are bad for you, but an occasional slice of cake probably isn't. Scientists find the researchers studying that effort that in different types of sugars consumption have the health risk have found that although a higher sugar intake raises the risk of the cardiovascular diseases, surgery, there is a sugary drinks in particular carry the notably high risk. Meanwhile, the extremely low sugar consumption was also associated with the poorer cardiovascular health. So the lowest risk of cardiovascular disease were found among the people who ate occasional treats, and also there is a sweetened drinks including sugar sweetened beverages or uh, artificially sweetened beverages is associated with the increased risk of cardiovascular diseases. The connection is supported extensive research highlighted the impact of the high sugar consumption and also the artificial sweetness on the metabolic health and also the cardiovascular risk factors. First of all, the how the sweetened drinks increases CVD risk. That is the main point, that sugar sweetened beverages, that is a beverages which can be sweetened by the sugar, that is high sugar content with the regular consumption of the sugary drink which contributes the calorie surplus and also leading to the weight gain and also obesity. A major risk factor for the CVD is the insulin resistance. A high sugar intake can cause the spikes in blood sugar and also insulin level, eventually leading yes insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, which increase the cardiovascular disease risk. And also there is a lipids and cholesterols. There may be lipids and cholesterols raises the triglyceride levels and also the lower the good cholesterol, that is a HDL, both the will contribute to cardiovascular disease. And also the blood pressure, excessive sugar intake, particularly fructose, can increase the blood pressure by affecting the kidney function and also promoting the sodium retention. There is a artificial sweetened beverages, that is a metabolic confusion, that artificial sweetness may disrupt the gut microbiome, that can be leading to the glucose intolerance and increased CVD discount. Also there is a vascular effect, that some studies artificial sweetener, so that endothelal, that this dysfunction impair of the blood vessel lining, a precursor of the heart disease. And also there is a mixed evidence, while marketed a low calorie ASV is often associated with weight gain and also metabolic syndrome indirectly and also affecting the heart health. There's a evidence can be found out by the research, that is studies show the positive correlation between the SSB consumption and also higher rates of obesity, type 2 diabetes, hypertension and also the heart disease. That is a ASB consumption through less studied has been linked to increase the risk of the stroke in the CVD. And also there is a randomized controlled trials demonstrate that reducing the sugary drink intake significantly lower markers, that is a cardiovascular risk such as triglycerides and also the weight. There is a global health data provided in 2015 attributed 1,84,000 deaths annually worldwide to sugary drink consumption. And also there is a significant proportion of the heart diseases. So these are the evidence can be created by the global health data. And also there is a mechanism behind the risk. What is the reason behind that? That is a fructose metabolism. The high fructose intake, the SSB in metabolism in the liver, promoting the accumulation, that is hepatic cirrhosis, that to increasing the systematic inflammation, that is the inflammation and oxidative stress. Both SSB and ASB can exacerbate the oxidative stress and inflammation and damaging the cardiovascular tissue. There can be weight gain, increase the abdominal fat due to sugar drink consumption will contribute the metabolic syndrome, and also the major factor of the cardiovascular disease. So these are the main important mechanism. That is a fructose metabolism, that inflation, and also the inflammation, and also the weight gain. And also there is a recommendation provided by the healthcare, that is for individual, there is a limit consumption. That is the main thing. For individual, there is a limit consumption, reduce the intake of ssbs and also asbs, the prefer water, and also herbal teas or infused water. Check labs, and also mindful hidden sugars is beverage label has healthy or natural. We need to check the labels. And also there is a policymakers should imposing sugar taxes on the ssb has been effectively reducing the consumption in many countries. And also there is a public awareness campaign which should provide for the people, the educating a public about the health risk of the sugary drinks is essential. And also there is a researchers and healthcare providers promote the research against these kind of things, and also investing long term effects of asb to develop the clear guidelines, and also encourage the behavioral change to the people. To physician should counsel the patient to reducing the SSB intake, and also there is a adopting of the healthier alternative. These are the major steps we must taken care of that. Then can be alternative option is that is a infused water, add fruits, herbs, and cucumber of water for fair flavor without any sugar. And also we can use unsweetened beverage like we can opt plain tea, coffee, sprinkling water. And also we can mainly use homemade, that is a sweetness using natural whole ingredient, and also the blended foods. These are the important alternative option which is taken care by the people and also the government, so they can reduce the sweetened beverage, which can be is an alarming step towards the government and also the individual. The evidence linking sweetened drinks to cardiovascular disease is compelling. Both SSB and ASB have adverse effect through the risk are more pronounced to the sugary beverages. So reducing the consumption of these drinks is a critical step to preventing the cardiovascular and also promoting the overall health. Thank you so much.